I mean, that's like old world craftsmanship.
Yeah, and you know, it's supposed to look faded because it's grizzled. Detroit's kind of a grizzled city, you know, because we don't have any money and there's lots of crackheads. That's the vibe we're going for.
Yes, that's the new Motor City Machine Gun
Right.
shirt.
Yes, it is, and might I say, it is beautiful. Red, white, and blue, just like this wonderful country, America. Love it or leave it, right?
Hey, red, white, and blue, or red, white, and true?
These colors don't bleed either.
Yeah, you be the judge. I mean, they look like they kind of bled, but that's... We're
Supposed
talking
to look
about
like that, right?
patriotism.
Yeah, that's how you know what it is. So it's
this-
red, white, and blue. That's my hair's turning white. My neck's always been red, and my collar's blue. What do you think of that, guys?
Oh my God.
Sorry, this is a great TNA today because it's starting off on a good note. I'm sorry, we're just happy.
We're celebrating.
Positive people right now. We're celebrating.
You're the World Tag Team Champions. You beat Beer Money.
Oh, yeah, you can't overlook that. I mean, a new era has begun, right? Not just in TNA, but I'd like to think pro wrestling, period, because we're the pioneers of a very unique style, and I think for years to come, people are going to be citing us as their inspiration. You know?
I hope so. I hope so. I hope I can do for some little kid now that guys like Hulk Hogan did for me when I was a little kid.
And guys like Hakushi did for me.
Yes, they did, right? Yes, yes. Like Meng did for me.
Like Meng did for you.
Yes,
Perfect.
yes.
Tongue and death grip, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was
Just
unstoppable
can't break
in grade
it.
school.
You can't
No.
break that.
You should see how many people fell in the grade schools for that move.
Yeah, I bet.
You can apply it good. You could
I
be
bet
undefeated.
you would just grab right there, right?
Right in the goozler.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange how choking is illegal, but the tongue and death grip is legal.
Because it's a nerve hold, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yes.
Like there's a lot of nerve tissue under
Yes.
there.
Really?
And it's Tongan.
Yeah, I don't think he grabs the windpipe. I think it was like
Okay,
the nerve.
okay.
You know, if you kind of pinch, you can feel like, oh wow, that's sensitive.
Yeah, it's not like we ever broke the rules either.
No, we never cheated.
Never.
Oh, never ever.
So, guys, these shirts are available at shoptna.com.
They sure are. They're brand new. I think they're only being pre-ordered right now. So, wouldn't you want to be the first one on your block to get one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know you want them, buy them.
Yeah. Not only that, little music trivia for people, but this is very similar to the MC5 logo. The MC5 being the first punk band in the United States from Detroit, the Motor City 5. Yeah.
And a big inspiration for the High Crusade.
Oh, absolutely. One of the biggest, I'd say. Probably the MC5 and the Stooges, really.
Wow, very cool.
Thank
Guys, what did you do after you won this last Thursday night? How was the celebration? I'm sure the Motor City was turned upside down.
Oh, absolutely. You know Detroit needs heroes, right? So what would they do when their heroes win the TNA Tag Team titles? They take their semi-automatic weapons, raise them to the skies, and just unload.
Yeah, right?
I can't wait to land in Detroit tomorrow. I mean, it's going to be great. There's going to be a parade for us. I'm expecting a parade, balloons, a party, right? This
Yeah.
is the homecoming. Detroit needs heroes, and we're heroes of Detroit.
Most definitely. If nothing else, there's going to be plenty of crummy punk rock bars that are just going to be flabbergasted by our ability to finally win the big one.
Yeah.
And we're going to get all sorts of drinks and dirty glasses. You know what I mean? There's going to be people wanting to shake our hands, and I'm going to know I have to wash my hands after I shake them. But
I'll bring some sanitizer.
yeah, but I'm
All
gonna
right.
I'm gonna do it because it's nice, and you know they
Right.
mean well. They just don't have good hygiene.
Yeah, that's what are you going to do at that point?
Yeah, that's what you got to do. That's
Yeah.
what you got to do. You
Yes.
know, or you can just try to pound it in, but then you know. You go to pound it and then just shake it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what is that about?
Yeah, it just throws them off. You know, you do that to somebody, they don't see it coming. They just kind of give you a strange look, but they're too embarrassed to say anything. You know?
All right, maybe we should do some fan etiquette here, because a lot of people approach you guys. You guys are very accessible. Is there fan etiquette? Should there be fan etiquette when approaching the Motor City Machine Guns? What is the best way to approach Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley if I see you guys out and about, hanging out?
Step 1, bring hand sanitizer. Step 2, no eye contact. Step 3, you may limit your sentence to 10 words. Step 4, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm
have
just
to
kidding.
put
Just
your-
be polite. That's all it takes. Just be polite. You got to be nice.
If you want a picture, you have to put your camera phone that close.
yeah.
So,
Get a
yes.
nice close
Actually, I'd
up.
like to, I mean, in all seriousness, I'd like to consider us the people's champions. And I know that phrase has been used before in pro wrestling, but I really, truly believe that we are a product of the fans, because if it weren't for the fans giving us the responses we have, I don't know if we would have sank or swim over the years, you know. And I think constantly having people support us, whether we bent the rules a little bit or whether we were shaking their hands, I think that did a lot for our credence, and I think it helped us win the big one. I know the atmosphere for the title
Absolutely.
match was
Out of this
unreal,
world.
unreal, right?
was,
Yeah,
yeah.
it really
So-
was.
Pyro.
Yeah, how about
That
that?
was the first time I've ever had pyro.
Yeah, ever.
It was exciting.
Ever.
You know?
It was awesome. We had 2 of them. We had 2 of them.
It's scary. Did you jump a little bit when it, because it was pretty loud.
No way, man. I was ready to walk through that
Right.
Next question.
Yeah,
I
right?
can't go anywhere.
No,
after
you really
that.
can't. That was exciting, right?
right through it.
Yeah, very nice.
Goldberg.
Wow. So, up next on Explosion, we had Desmond Wolfe and Magnus become the new #1 contenders. Looks like they're going to be up next, guys.
Very well. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to wrestling a tag team that's had 2 matches together. We just beat Beer Money.
Yeah, I mean, we just beat the greatest tag team in the world.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
Before that, we were tangling with the likes of 3D and Generation. 2 very different teams, but 2 very cohesive teams. At the same time, I don't think we should overlook Magnus and Desmond. I think they're very, very talented, and I think they have a ton of potential as a team. I just don't think they're going to beat us for the titles we just won. I don't think anybody
I don't think
will.
so. I don't think anybody. Yeah.
Well, guys, it's been an honor and a pleasure. Some of the best tag team wrestling I've ever seen
Thank you.
in my many years. And you guys are to be commended. And Beer Money, your challengers, of course. Better luck next time, guys. But hell of matches, huh? Hell
Unbelievable.
of a night. Greatest night? Greatest night for the Motor City Machine Guns.
It is. And this has been the most fun I've had in my career, I can say.
Yep, absolutely. And I truly believe that we've taken the next step. We are your TNA main eventers at this point.
There you
we
go.
are the future. We are the present, really.
Very cool. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.